everybody little tapping with the pop with Tigmatic.
Y'all tune into a pop podcast. And guess what? There's an episode of me on
and you are tuned into the Pot Podcast.
And with the Pot Podcast with my boy Tigmatic. You hear me? It's going down.
To follow the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic.
That's that number one.
That's that number one.
Catching a wave, sun shining all on our faces. We done been all type of places. Travel the world, we look down on the world. Clouds in the sky, I make you feel so alive, yeah. Baby, no worries, no cries, yeah. I put you onto the vibe, yeah. It's no better feeling than you being next to me. Leaving footsteps in the sand on the beach. Ocean view with the world in your reach. Float away like a boat on the sea. What you want, happiness is the key. Wind blowing, got you feeling like you're free. Come with me and I can put your mind at ease. Come with me and I can make you feel at peace. Ayy. Ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. I say, ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. Flow like the wind and the breeze. Come and get closer to me, babe. Ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. Yeah. Girl, I come in like the tide. Surfing the waves and we ride, yeah. You have the time of your life, yeah. Watching the sun as it rise, yeah. You're mesmerized. Love how our spirits align, yeah. You make me feel so sublime, yeah. You got the glow, girl, you shine, yeah. Listen to the sound of water crashing on the shore. This is what it's like with a man that's mature. I can give you feelings that I know you never felt. Sitting in the sun and your heart start to melt. It's a vibration when your hand touch mine. Girl, you're so vibrant and I love how you shine. Just enjoy the moment cause it feels so divine. This the kind of vibe that everybody wants to find. Hey. Ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. I say, ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. Yeah. Flow like the wind and the breeze. Come and get closer to me, babe. Ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. Yeah. Ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. I say, ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. Yeah. Flow like the wind and the breeze. Come and get closer to me, babe. Ooh-wee, baby, let's go vibe in the sunshine. Yeah.
If I kept a penny from every time you told a lie, I'd be rich. If there were no sunlight to wake me up in the morning and I miss my day, you'd be the one to blame. I spend almost every day every time you made me cry. Who'd survive? It seems like every day you're back and forth, you're in and out, we're going down. Love shouldn't be this way. My mind's playing tricks on me, writing scripts and shit, telling my heart don't believe what my conscience said. These ain't good butterflies, I'm angry, got me all anxious. I know I've wasted my time being patient. I'm feeling like you always just to be behind my heart. You never seem to pick up the pace. Am I just imagining you and I've never been? Don't tell me this is all in my head. I'm in love alone. I feel I'm in this thing on my own. You're standing right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone. In love alone. This is fool for you. Damn, I've been a fool so long. Felt you slip, band-aided it, then kept moving on. Mrs. Fool for you. Damn, I've been a fool so long. Felt you slip, band-aided it, then kept moving on. I'm in love alone. I feel I'm in this thing on my own. You're standing right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone. In love alone. I'm in love alone. I feel I'm in this thing on my own. You're standing right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone. In love alone.
Yo, what's up, y'all? You're now tuned into another episode of the Podcast with Tigmatic. Hey, listen, we here. Third Saturday. Actually, it's stirring the pot. We here. We moving and booming. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little out of it, y'all. But we here. And listen, today I got my guest. She's here. She's a singer, very talented, very powerful voice, and she's a dope person. So we're going to get to it today, y'all. So without further ado, I give y'all Tawana Lael. Hey.
What's up? What's up? How y'all
What's
doing?
going on?
What's going on?
All right. So you got the solo dolo cam. So for those that don't know who you are, I like to give my guests a formal introduction. Let them give a formal introduction. I'm sorry. So the floor is yours, Queen. Do your thing.
Hey, my name is Tawana Lael. I'm a singer-songwriter, actress. I have been performing my whole entire life, and I released 2 CD projects a couple of years ago, and now I'm working on some new music. So that's a little bit about me. I'm a retired police officer, not retired police officer turned singer, singer turned retired, singer turned police officer, and then back to singer.
I hear that. Well, welcome to Stirring the Pot. We here, and we moving and booming today. So it's very cool to have you here today.
Thank you for the
And
invite. I appreciate that.
Hey, listen, I see talent. When I see talent, I feel like it's a service that I gotta do out here. And the service is letting the people know about you. All right.
Absolutely.
So, oh my God, there's a lot going on here. Hold on, let me. Am I double screened out here? It's a lot going on. All right, hold on. Let me get this fixed. Should just be one cam here. There we go. All right. There we are. Oh, that's much better.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, listen. Sometimes technical difficulties get in the way of things. Just bear with me, y'all. We're going to get through it today.
We got you.
All right. So, tell the people where you're from.
I'm originally from New York City. When I retired, I moved here to Atlanta, you know, to chase my little dream. I shouldn't say little dream. I shouldn't do that. But I came here to Atlanta, because the music scene was bumping, and also I was retired and wanted to live a little more lush life, soft and pink life here in Atlanta, because New York is expensive.
You said it's expensive, huh?
Expensive.
I hear that. All right. So before we get into, a little bit about that, let's talk about New York, right? Take us back to New York City. What part of the city shaped you, and what did that environment teach you about survival, discipline, and finding your voice?
Well, I grew up in Brooklyn, so Brooklyn shaped me. I'm a Brooklyn chick. I'm a Brooklyn chick for life. So Brooklyn shaped me, but I also went to a school called Julia Richmond, where I was a part of the Talented Unlimited program, and that was in Manhattan. So all of New York City shaped me. Actually, I was all over the place. But what was the question? You said what shaped me? What? Say it one more time.
What did the environment teach you about survival, discipline, and finding your voice?
Ooh, what the environment taught me about survival. Well, they don't call it the concrete jungle for nothing. There were shootouts in the middle of the day. So just living in New York City and knowing how to move about the cabin, so to speak, and not get yourself shot is a feat in itself. But it changed me. It taught me that I can survive in any circumstance, and then also it it helped me with my passion for music, because music was everywhere. You can get on the train station and somebody's singing, somebody's dancing, performing. So New York City is all about just being yourself, being whatever that is, live and in person. So that's who I am.
I hear that. That's cool. So tell me a bit about that, because I have some knowledge about it from what you told me. So you went to school with a legend, right?
Yeah, I went to
Couple
school
legends,
with
right?
a couple of legends. I went to school with I grew up with Jay-Z. Well, I didn't grow up with him, but around him in Marcy Projects. And then I went to school with Dougie Fresh and Lisa. They were actually in my musical theater program.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What was that like?
Fame. You remember the movie Fame?
Uh-huh.
That's what that program was like. We singing and dancing all over the place, and just, oh my God, just having so much fun. We just turned the school into the movie Fame because it was a small part of the school. The school was Julia Richmond and it had other programs in it, but our Talented Unlimited program was the program for the school. But yeah, Lisa and Dougie Fresh, yeah, they were in the class. It was awesome. And Dougie would come and do his little thing he does with his throat, and we was we were elated by it and didn't know what it really was, didn't know what what legacy they would make, on the industry. So it was amazing to see
Oh,
what
that's
what
awesome.
came out of that.
It's definitely awesome. All right. So here's my next question to you. Well, first of all, it's always cool to have some legends, to be around people who are musically inclined like you. Um, did you get to, sing around Dougie or improv, freestyle, or anything around
Yeah,
these people?
yeah.
What was that like for you
Yeah,
back then?
Lisa and I and a few other classmates, we formed a group and sang, in the basement of the school. We had jazz night, and she used to sing all that jazz. Yeah, so we sang together. Absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. That's definitely cool. All right. So growing up in NYC, what were
Mm.
early sounds, people, or places that molded you into the artist that you are today?
Ooh. I have to say the first artist that I fell in love with is Stephanie Mills. I was 8 years old, and my grandmother took me to see The Wiz. And I knew, even though I was an artist before that, I performed in school plays and everything. But when I saw the play, I knew that I wanted to be a performer. I wanted to do that for a living. So Stephanie Mills, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin. My mother had all the songs, and I just wanted to listen to them all. So it wasn't necessarily the um, people other than the people that I was listening to at home. Um, on my mother's what is it, 78 she had Shaka Khan.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
cool. That's definitely cool. So
Motown.
yeah, that's definitely cool. So who were some people that inspired you early on as far as a musician? I'm sorry. I
It's okay.
need some water.
Yeah, those were some of the artists, Stephanie Mills, Regina Bell, Patti LaBelle, the Supremes. I love me some Diana Ross. Uh, she's not the best vocalist, but her style and her presence, you know, I was drawn to her style and her presence. She was royalty on the stage, and I wanted to emulate her. So I would in the house with the brush. Yeah. Did I lose you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were there
It's
any
okay.
other influences?
Um, no, not that I can remember. Just those. Regina Bell, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Stephanie Mills, all the greats. Whitney Houston, of course, when Whitney stepped on the scene. My God.
Whitney's definitely one of them ones. Her voice
Yes.
is like it's
The
so
voice.
magnetic, and
Yes.
to me, my wife's a singer too, so she says this all the time. That's the standard.
That's a singer, right? She sings. Yes.
So that's
Yes.
the standard.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So was music your escape, your therapy, or your weapon when you were young?
Both escape and therapy. Not a weapon. Not at all.
Okay. Okay. So how did you cultivate your sound or finding your voice? Like, what was that like? Who was the one that basically was like, you know what? That girl can sing. She got it. Who was that person for you?
I'm gonna say this. I was in high school and my friend Arlene, I love Stephanie Mills. I loved Stephanie Mills. My friend, we had to sing. I was in a musical theater program, so we had to sing in front of the class often. And so I would always sing Stephanie Mills songs. And she said,
Mhm.
she said, you need to find your voice and sing somebody else because you sound too much like Stephanie Mills. I didn't think that was a bad thing that I
Shout
sounded
out
like
to
Stephanie Mills.
Philadelphia's own Stephanie
Right.
Mills.
But she was like, no, you need your own sound. So we became best friends after that. 'Cause I was like, who is this chick telling me I need my own? But but Stephanie Mills, she's a soprano. I'm an alto. So I might have been a soprano back then because I can't do
Yeah.
that anymore. But yeah, just you know, I found my voice through quite a few different singers. I would just take a little bit from this one and that one and put it together from church, from being in a choir, singing in the choir. So a lot of different sounds shaped my voice.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So, hmm, how did New York's grind culture impact your mental health, even before you knew what mental health really was?
Mm, it's heavy because I became a teenage mom uh, at the age of 18.
Okay.
So I struggled with the fact that that was my story because that wasn't supposed to be my story. Um, Knowing that my whole um, my whole life was me being an artist, and the fact that I had to make a choice. I had to say, am I going to go after my career or am I going to be a mom? And that can weigh on your psyche. It can weigh on your mental health in ways that you don't understand at the time. So that was a big factor that I had to go back to now as an adult, figure out who I am and why I respond the way I do is from, me feeling like I had to make a choice and I had to put my goals on the side. So that was my experience in New York very early is me having a child and having to navigate the what they call the concrete jungle. I had to
Yeah.
navigate that. I had to be responsible for another human being in the middle of crazy. We're outside, in Marcy, and somebody will just start shooting, and my daughter's playing in the courtyard, and I have to run to get her, snatch her, and get to the building and hope and pray I don't get shot. That's
Yeah, that can take a huge toll on your mental health.
yeah, and the fact that you
Not
keep
just the
going,
fact that it's dangerous,
right?
but the environment itself. You're growing up still and
Yeah,
raising a child at the same time.
and raising a child,
Yeah.
and not knowing, not really fearing death, but not knowing if you will live because of that kind of environment. Um, so it's it was pretty hard when I had to go back and think about it, because you just keep going. You don't stop. You don't stop and think about your circumstances. You just keep going because you have to. You have to get either out of that scenario or you have to survive it.
Hmm.
So it's only it's only been recently that I had to come to grips with that was my life. So recently I had to, I got a therapist now. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
Side chat,
awesome.
but yes, I got a therapist. So we talk about it. Um, PTSD. You don't know that you have it because you that's normal. That's your norm to live in an environment like that. When you do live in Brooklyn and in the projects, that's your norm. But
Yeah.
it's you have to deal with it because that's not really normal.
Yeah. And I can relate to that because I'm from the city that's considered y'all cousin. I'm from Philadelphia.
Right.
So growing up in a big city like that, I can relate to how dangerous it is. And it's not the best, but it's where you're from. And you have to
It's where
make
you're
do
from.
with where you're from.
Hmm.
We grow older and we decide that we want better for ourselves and we get out. So
But
I
I have to
understand
say, but I have to say that yes, you do feel like you need to get out. But now that we're dealing with what we're dealing with now, I do realize that community is important. I just wish we
very
could live.
important.
Yeah, I wish we could live healthy in that community. I wish I didn't feel like I had to leave or
Yeah,
get out. You know what I mean? I wish I
yeah,
could have stayed because community and family is really important. And to feel like you have to move into a different environment to save yourself is kind of sad.
yeah. And I understand that because I felt that same sentiment. I'm here in North Carolina now, and I'm from Philly. I've been gone for
Yeah.
quite a while now, years,
Mhm.
a decade actually. So I understand what that feels like, though. Um, all right. So, what made you leave New York and call Atlanta home?
I left when I retired.
Okay.
Um, it
So let's
was
talk about that a bit. You were a
yeah,
New York police officer.
New York City police officer. Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What
Yeah.
was that like a bit? Like, break it
Um,
down for us. You gotta tell us a little bit.
I took the job to survive. It was a job, great benefits. So I took the job, and I was very, very young and did not. I grew up in Brooklyn, so I didn't
Hmm.
really have that kind of fear of death because I faced it on almost a daily basis. So I
Right.
didn't fear it that way. So once I became a police officer, I realized that I could make a difference. At first, I worked in Manhattan, but then when I went to Brooklyn to work in Crown Heights, um, I made a difference. They say they don't have a quota. Yes, they have a quota. They told you have to make 2 arrests, a month. That's a quota, right? Because what
That's
if you don't
keeping it
have one,
real
right?
for
It's
you.
crazy. But
Because we hear a lot.
yeah,
Oh, ain't no quota that the officers need to make.
there is. That's unfortunate,
That's the
but
truth.
and you can make 2 arrests a month, but I chose to I would I would go to a job and they would be calling me, "You still on that job?" Yes, because I need to lecture this chick or this guy. I need to lecture them so that they do not end up in jail. My first thing wasn't, "Oh, I'm just gonna lock you up." No. Let's talk about it. What's going on? What's making you make these moves? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think I made a difference. And when my time was up, I retired in 10. You're supposed to do 20, but I hurt my arm and I was like, yeah, my time is up.
That's about it.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's time to go.
It's time to go. Too much. I was fighting almost every day in Brooklyn. I was like, yeah. And I mean, I say fighting because literally I am tussling on the ground with folks on a daily basis. And I was like, I cannot do this anymore. Yeah, it was too
So, what
much.
was a moment that was like very difficult for you as an officer?
I'm going to tell you what was really difficult for me is the favoritism for the Jewish community. That bothered me
Mm.
a lot
Okay.
because I remember writing a ticket for a member of the Jewish community,
Okay.
and they made me erase the ticket,
Wow.
and that bothered me because I never had the opportunity to erase the ticket for my people. What's that about? So that was complicated, very political. The police department is very political, and
Mm.
navigating that was unbearable. I had to leave because you know I was power to the people all day, and I was like, this ain't working for me. It's
Power
not
to the
gonna work out in
people.
my. This ain't gonna work out in my favor. I'm gonna need to get on out of here.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna put the solo cam on myself just for a quick second. This is the first time that I had an officer say that. First of all, they're all power to the people. And as you know, I'm an activist. So I'm with Black Lives Matter grassroots. So that within itself to hear from an officer, and one of the things that we fight the most is injustice from police.
Mhm.
So to hear you say that is refreshing, and it's great that you're retired, first of all. So that's, you know, and you're saying this, so that's
Yeah.
a great thing. Um, but it's very refreshing to hear someone say that of your stature, because you serve the people on a daily,
Mhm.
and that was a very dangerous job for you.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it was.
right, right. Solo dolo cam for you again.
Okay.
All right. I know on our end it's like two cameras, but it's not airing on the other side. Trust me.
Okay.
All right. So here's my next question to you. What has Atlanta taught you about community and support as an artist?
Atlanta is pretty different than New York.
Very.
Atlanta is very cliquish. So I don't like that about Atlanta. Um, they hire the same people a lot here, which means that new people don't usually get a shot. Like you have to if you get your foot in the door and you're a part of the clique, then you win. But if you're not a part of the clique, it's hard to get in. And everybody says that they can do what they can't do here. They don't do that in New York. If you can sing, if you say I sing, you sing. But here they say they sing because a lot of people say, "Oh, I say, "Oh yeah, I'm a singer," and then they hear my music. "Oh, you sing. What does that mean?" Yeah, so it's a little different here. Very cliquish.
Yeah. Oh man. So so basically it's a go along, get along gang type situation.
Pretty much. Pretty
Okay.
much. And it's who you know more than talent here. It's who you know. They say that everywhere, but New York is pretty, if you don't have talent, they will tell you,
Yeah.
to sat down somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's just cliquish. You could not have talent and still, be doing some things.
Okay. Okay. So tell me a bit. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit, because this is good. This is good. So in order to understand the artist, we
Mhm.
gotta know what Tawana was like as a child. Like, let's break that down a bit. Tell us what Tawana was like as a child, what her personality was like, and discovering this voice as it began to amplify. How did you cultivate that? So break that down a bit.
I was the only child for a very long time, 13 years.
Okay.
So probably a little bit of spoiledness going on there. But I've always performed. I put together shows for my birthday party every year. Um, I was a part of all the plays in school. Pretty much a straight shooter. Um, too much, so that people would be upset with me sometimes because I say what's on my heart. I've learned to curb that a little bit more now. Can't just say what's on the top of your head. You got to think about that thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much that's who I was as a child.
Okay. Okay. Were you popular?
I think so. I laughed a lot. I laughed a lot. And people
Okay.
to the point where people would say, "Oh, I knew that was you coming down the hall because I heard your laugh." So, yeah, I was a very happy young person.
Okay. So did you have mom and dad, or just mom, or just dad? Like, what was that like?
I lived with my mom, but
Okay.
I had my dad. Um, so I stayed with my grandmother in Sumner projects a lot. Um, so that's where I grew up. But I lived with my mom most of the year. Spent my summers in Sumner projects.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So you definitely had the support of mom, dad, grandma. That's
Yeah,
fire.
I had the village. I had the village. My auntie was my rock. She still is. So yeah, I had a village for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. That's definitely awesome. All right. So we're gonna get to this next question. It's good to know that, because having a support system always cultivates that talent and helps you get better at it. Um,
Mhm.
who motivated you the most between the three?
Um, you know,
Well,
my
four.
parents did.
Sorry.
They they um they just knew I wanted to perform. They didn't like push me into it. It's
Hmm.
just I didn't really have the motivation that I think I should have gotten during that time. But I had God. God pushed me. So I kept going
Hey,
because
it's
of
always good when he does
because of my
it.
purpose. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
nobody really was like, "Oh yeah, girl, you should do." They came to support me. They came to my plays, they came to my shows, but it wasn't a real push behind it because it was like, "Oh, hey, when you get out of high school, you're gonna get a real job, right? This is what you're doing on the side. It's not what you're gonna do, that
Right.
kind of thing."
Right. I think that's everybody who has a musical talent. The
Yeah,
parents, that's the first thing they're on you. Listen, that's not gonna be your
right.
bread and butter. So let's be clear. Okay. And
Get a
you
good
sitting there
job,
like, I want to go to the Apollo, like
right?
fight blow up. Like,
A- And I
you
did go to the
know,
Apollo. I did go to the Apollo. Uh,
I know. That's why I threw that in there. We was about to get into that as well. Segue. So let's get into that. Since you spoke on it, and I was building to it. Let's talk about it. So you performed at the legendary Apollo. What was
yes.
that like for you?
Well, I was a part of a group called Umoja. My girlfriend and we started a two-girl group, and we went to the Apollo, and we won like 3 consecutive times. And just before we went on to the TV show, we lost that last one. So, we didn't make it to the TV show. Or did we make it to the TV show? I know we won 3 times. So that was a long time ago. Long time ago.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
we won with Sweet Thing. Stephanie Mills. Telling you. That's Stephanie
Stephanie
Mills.
Mills. Sweet thing.
Yes.
Don't you know you're my everything?
Oh, all right. All right.
All right. So you performed at what was the crowd reception like? Like, how did you deal with the crowds? How old were you, first of all, when you did this?
We were, how old were we? Like 21, maybe 21, I think. No, no, no.
Okay.
We, I was, no, I was a cop. So we had to be like 23, 24.
Okay. You
23,
stopped
24.
at 23?
Yeah.
That means you wasn't playing. You was chasing. You was running like the on
Right.
Terminator.
The knees was working at that point, right? Right. Yeah. So I was a cop, and all of my coworkers came. It was good.
That's
And they were
awesome.
very
That's
loud and
awesome.
rowdy. Very loud and rowdy, so we won.
Oh, that's awesome. It's always good to have support, you know?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
that's cool. All right. So, hmm, you just spoke about Atlanta having its own energy,
Hmm.
but did the scene help you grow? And how did it challenge you mentally?
Oh. Oh yes, it did help me grow. I met a lot of really talented people here. Um, I performed at the Alliance Theater. Uh,
Wow.
I performed at various venues, but it pushed me. It helped me grow because, excuse me, there are very talented people here, and so I got my equity card here in Atlanta doing the Alliance Theater. I worked at the Tyler Perry studio doing a little background work, but that was very cool and interesting.
Wait,
I
wait,
didn't.
wait, 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 wait. Mm-mm-mm. We gonna get into that. Let's get into that. Let's stop right there first.
Okay.
How did that come about?
Uh, a friend of mine, I think, was working at the Tyler Perry Studios, and she told me about the background work. So I, filled out the paperwork, and when they had something, they would send it out and see who, would fit whatever they were doing. And so I was able to do a few of the shows that he had on TV at the time. So that
Okay.
was that was pretty fun. And
So
then
what were the shows?
Um, what was the cop show? If Loving You Was Wrong,
Okay.
that was one of them. The other one, oh gosh, is with the husband and the wife, for better or for worse.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was pretty fun.
Oh, that's cool. That's definitely cool. So you
Yeah.
did background work as far as what?
Well, for better or for worse, I was in the salon, the beauty salon,
Okay.
and so I was in one of those scenes. And the other show, I was a police officer, and I had to, so I was in the scene, right? So that was, yeah, the two things that I did there.
That was like you in your natural state. So that was
Yeah, pretty
easy to
much,
do.
pretty much. So that
Oh,
was
that's
pretty good.
awesome. So
Hmm.
did you get to meet Tyler Perry?
I didn't meet him, but he was directing the scene that I was in, so I didn't, have chat with him or anything
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
you
But
didn't get to really bust it up with
no,
him.
no, no, but I can hear his voice directing.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. So, what made you want to get into acting?
Oh, I've been doing it all for a very, very long time. I told you that I was in musical theater in
Yes.
high school. So the whole thing, sing, dance, and act, all three. I was a triple threat for sure.
Okay. Did you dance too?
I was a dancer first before I sang.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Now that's what's up. So, you have like all of the package that they're basically looking for when it comes to talent. Sing,
Yeah,
act,
but the knees
dance.
don't work like they used to though. So I don't
Oh
get
yeah,
down with
oh
the get
yeah.
down like that no more.
I
But
understand. Listen, I understand. I'm a former athlete. I got knee
So
problems.
so so what I do now is I move well, huh? That's what they say now. I move
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
I make it look like moving without moving.
Right. Right. Right.
Oh man. All right. So let's talk about it a bit. Your single, Do Unto Lovers, has a
Mm.
soulful, sexy feel. Where were you mentally when you created that song?
I actually didn't write that one.
Really?
That was written. No, I didn't write that one. That was written years ago by my good friend Victoria Lockhart in New York. And I heard it and I said, this is a classic song. I'm going to redo this. And so she allowed me to. But yeah, I co-produced it. Um, but yeah, that was written by my good friend Victoria Lockhart. That's a good song. That's a good one.
Oh, that's cool. It's definitely cool. So, how old were you when you recorded that song?
How old was I?
Yeah, what stage in your career were
I
you
recorded
when you did that song?
I recorded the song a couple of years ago.
Oh, so this is not that long ago. Okay,
No,
okay, that's awesome sauce. Okay.
you don't be asking women their age. Don't do that. What we
Huh?
doing? I said you don't ask women their age.
Oh,
What we
I
doing?
didn't. I'm not asking
I'm
how
just
old you are. Just how old were you then?
oh, I'm kidding.
All right. So you had a project called Journey to Love,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
It debuted at number 7 on the
Mm-hmm.
Media
Yes, it
Guide
did.
Radio Wave Urban Satellite Radio,
Yes, it did.
right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What was that like for you? Was that a
Amazing.
I have arrived type moment?
N- Not really, because I was looking for something during that time. I was looking for something to validate me, so I didn't feel that yet. Um, I have since thrown that away, and I realized that I'm going to make music now that I love, and I pray that other people love it too. That's where I'm at
Yeah.
now. But Journey to Love was like my baby. That's the first time I created a full project. I was working on different music with different people, it never came together. And this was the first
Okay.
time I sat and put together a project, music, picked the music out, wrote to the music, and those songs are like all of the pent up energy that I had during the time, and I put it into words and put it out, and that was like my baby, birthing a baby. So that to have anyone recognize it and say that's a good piece of work, that was really good. That felt good. I wanted a record deal. I wanted a record deal. Wanted a record deal. It didn't happen. But what I realized is that anytime you can be on a call with somebody from LA and they like, oh, Journey to Love, I have that, I got that song. And that really it speaks volumes. It says
Yeah.
more than if somebody appreciates the work that you do. That's awesome, you know.
Absolutely. It's a
So
feeling like no other when someone
yeah,
says they watched you on TV
yeah.
or they saw you here or they heard your song. It's
And they
just a
like
great
it.
feeling. So I
That's a really
understand
great
that.
feeling. Hmm.
Yes, it's a great feeling. I experienced that quite a bit now in my older age versus my younger age. Even though I had people listening to my music when I was younger in the city, but uh, it's different when you're more poised and seasoned,
Yeah.
if you will.
It's an awesome feeling. So I mean, I make
Yeah,
music now that, I like. I like it. And if somebody else likes it too, that's awesome.
facts.
I'm not chasing the record deal thing. I create my own deal, put out my own music, and now we're streaming. We're not even buying records anymore. We're
That's
streaming.
right.
So it's just like let the people hear it. They like it. They jam to it. They make memes to it, whatever they're doing these days. And it's awesome. It's fun, you know.
Yeah. You know, I heard somewhere that they're trying to go back to our era where it was physical copies. because of the way streaming is. Now, if they do that, watch out, y'all.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
Well, I
It's
mean,
too
I
far
see a
gone.
lot of people. I see a lot of people buying vinyls
Yeah.
and record players all over, and people are getting their songs on vinyl now. So it's a possibility,
I think it would be
but
more
full
like
sell.
a no, I think it would be more like at your show, you sell it as a, a signage thing for them or something to that effect. But to be in record stores and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people, they say I got you in rotation, so they're streaming. I mean, this
Yeah,
is what it is,
streaming is
and
good.
and we come and I came into this era kicking and screaming. I'm like, the last CD that I created, I bought all these darn CDs to sell. I still got a box downstairs. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So I won't do that again. I won't
Well,
do that again.
cars still play CDs.
A lot of cars don't. So
Yeah,
I'll give
that's
them
true
out. I'll
too.
give them
But
out
a
now.
lot of cars still do. So you can, look, your car got a CD player.
Yeah.
Buy this. That's $1. They'll come up.
Right, true. It's true.
Listen, if
True.
Birdman can do it, Master P can do it. It's a lot of people that's done it. I've literally seen Cardi B selling CDs for her new album.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, she was in New York selling CDs, and people were
Okay.
buying too.
I mean,
So
at your
listen,
shows, people will buy it at your shows, I'm sure. Yeah.
yeah, all
Yeah.
right. So
I went to Selena Johnson's show and I bought her CD because I love her. I
there you
love her
go.
music and I bought the CD. So you're right. People will buy it if they like it.
You still push it. You can make your money some way. It's one way or another, but you're gonna make
Right,
that
true.
coin. You gotta make that coin. You know.
I feel you.
All right. So Journey to Love debuted at number 7. That was huge. What was happening in your mind during that rise?
Just excitement. I didn't think too much about that because it was more about people enjoy getting it out, getting the project out. That was, the major win. I got the project out. So I didn't think much of it. I enjoyed that it was on some sort of radio program, but I wanted to hear it on mainstream radio. And as we know, it's a little cliquish too.
It's a different game.
hmm
It's a lot of hair. I got this bag for you. Spin my record 80 million
Yeah,
times.
right. So,
That's the game, folks. I'm
it
sorry
is a
if y'all
game.
watching and I'm giving the sauce. It is what it is. That's what it is. It's not supposed to be that way, but that's what
No.
it is now. All right. So, because I don't want to give away too much too early because we still got time.
Okay.
Winning Best Female R&B Artist in the GA Music Awards. Did that bring pressure on your mental health or fuel you to go harder?
Fuel me to go harder for sure.
Okay,
For
what was
sure.
the win like? What was that feeling like? I know it had to be a rush. Break it down to me.
It really was a rush. I was excited. I just went, to support
Mhm.
the other artists. I didn't think anything about winning. So that was some sort of validation. Most artists they won't admit it, but most artists, if you're an artist, you're looking for some kind of validation, right? So that, said, yeah, we see you, we recognize your artistry, we like it, keep going. That's what it said to me.
Oh, that's awesome. That's definitely awesome. So, mm, after that came a big, big, big moment for you as well, right?
Yes.
You want to talk about it a bit, or do you want me to ask you the question?
Oh, I was considered for a Grammy. There are different stages in the Grammy scene, right? So you submit your music. First of all, you have to be a Grammy member, Grammy voting member.
Yeah, let's talk about
Um, so you have to have a certain amount of projects in order to be a Grammy voting member, Grammy member at all. And so, so that was an accomplishment, being able to become a Grammy voting member and to have my music considered. Meaning when I put it in the pool, they said, "Oh yeah, this is good enough to be considered, good enough to be looked at, to be put in the running to be Grammy nominated." So I didn't quite make it to being Grammy nominated. I was just considered.
but
But
she's being
considered is a good
modest,
thing.
y'all. She had 11 considerations.
Yes, 11 considerations.
So that's still no small feat.
Yeah, still pushing at it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's still a great thing to be considered 11 times.
And
That means you have something there.
they also sent me a certificate as a songwriter for Plan B, the song Plan B on Journey to Love.
Okay.
So I received a certificate from the Grammys as well for that.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. So, Addicted
Mm.
charted at number 29 nationally.
Yeah.
We still got some numbers going here. You like all over the board here. Very
Yeah.
talented. So people see that, you know? So what personal addiction, passion, or experience inspired that song?
Uh Addicted is a love song. I am married, so
Hey, me too.
So, but Addicted is just about it's just about a woman in love, and she's talking about how she's just addicted to how he loves her. So no particular situation per se, just you know when you find your person, you're addicted to how they make you feel, how they love on you, and all those wonderful things. So that's what Addicted is about. No,
Okay.
no addiction
That's
to
definitely
anything in
what's up.
particular.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, listen, that's why I asked the question in that way,
Yeah.
so you can explain it best.
Hmm.
So, how do you protect your mental health in an industry that demands perfection while offering very little grace?
Mm. And that's a word right there. Uh, that's a hard one because you have to struggle with rejection. And if you have rejection in your past, in your childhood, it could manifest in some really crazy ways. A lot of artists struggle with drug addiction and other things because of those feelings of rejection. So it's important that you learn how to love on yourself,
Yeah,
and understand that everyone is not going to love you. Everyone is not going to like you. Everyone is not going to enjoy your music,
that's a fact.
enjoy what you do. You have to be okay with you. So just taking time out to study yourself and understand who you are and whose you are. And when you do that and you stay grounded in that, um, yeah, that keeps your sanity.
Hey, I agree
That
with
keeps
you
your sanity.
1000%. I agree with you 1000% because
And the one, I'm sorry, I'm just saying this one thing. The one thing I had
sure.
one thing I struggled with was when, especially in the acting world, you're auditioning, and you're not getting any feedback. And what I realized is that, um, art is imitating life. So in this particular project, they're looking for a specific thing. That doesn't mean that you're not um, good, or you're not a great actor or actress. Is They're not looking for your particular character right now, so that it took away the sting of the rejection for me.
Now that's some real talk right there. You
Yeah.
know. So basically, in a nutshell, folks, if you're acting, don't get upset because you didn't get the part,
Mm-mm.
because they might consider you for something else.
That's true.
Never give up. Keep pushing yourself, and eventually you'll get it. Keep your faith and work hard. Dedication is all it
Absolutely.
requires. That's all. All right. So, what's one dark moment in your music journey that almost made you quit? And how did you climb back out?
Hmm. I don't think it's my music journey that almost made me quit. Um, my daughter has three children, and becoming a grandmother, feeling like I needed to be here for her, that weighed heavy on me,
Mhm.
and I struggled with choosing me. And so I put my career on hold yet again. This is the child I had at 18. Um, uh, put my career on hold again to now help her. And it just almost made me give up, because I'm like, you know what? Now I'm just getting too old. I'm just not going to do it. But when it's in you and when it's a part of you, it's hard for you to not do it, because people could say, "Oh, are you still trying to do that because you haven't made it to the point where they think is success?" But when you wake up in the morning and you get to do what you love to do, that's success.
That's success. I agree
That's success.
1000%. I don't listen to the naysayers. Listen, I started the show off with a 50-year-old artist. Yeah,
Yeah.
hand out the bag on that one. He's 50 years old.
Wow. Okay.
And that was a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't even known it. He started the song. He got a swag like a youngin. So it's what's up here
Absolutely.
and what's in here, what's in you. And like you said, it's in you. It ain't just on you, it's in you. And when you
Right.
got the talent, it never goes away. And sometimes people look at the thing, the age thing, as if the talent is supposed to deteriorate because you're
Right.
older. Like, no, it doesn't work that way.
It's very weird. It's very
Very
weird.
weird, because we had rock and roll artists on stage until they're 90.
Right.
Now, I haven't seen 190, but I'm just throwing that number out there, folks. I'm exaggerating a bit, but they do get to be old and
Hmm.
still sell out concerts and
Absolutely.
and still have the support from fans all over. And that's the
Hmm.
point. I think in the Black community that's like the only place where there's a stigma on talent,
Hmm.
because I didn't really see it anywhere else my whole entire life.
Oh yeah, it's an age thing. When I first came to Atlanta, I heard that a lot. Oh, that's old. That's old, and it used to really bother me to hear people say that. But I still like old songs. I like older music still. Um, so I don't understand that. So everybody can't sound the same. And who wants
That's
to
right.
listen to the same thing all day? You know, There should be a variety of things that you listen to, but they want, everybody wants the hit to be their next hit. What somebody did, they want to just duplicate it. They don't want to be creative.
You know what I hear a lot? I hear the DJs talk about how people turn up more to the older music to the current music.
They're classics. They're classics.
From DJs. Mm-hmm. They play the current music, but during that time, people are like this.
Right. Right.
And when you come to the club, you shouldn't be coming to the club to be in your phone.
Right. Because you can sing along to the older music.
And have a great time.
You can sing along. You can dance to the older music. You can't really sing the new. I mean, I'm nothing against the new stuff. I love a lot of the new artists, but yeah, I like the older ones too.
Yeah, I like it all. I like old and new.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, like I said, I've seen it. I've seen it where the DJs say that people still react better to the older music versus the new. And I think it's because, like Tyrese said, especially like the singers, they're not singing from the soul. There is a lot of auto-tune going on, and you can hear it. So it doesn't speak to the soul.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between sing, and oh, you sing, like you said earlier.
Yeah. Oh, you sing. Okay.
You sing. All right. So we're going to take a break real quick. Absolutely. We're at the 1 hour mark, so we're going to take a break. Folks, I hope you're enjoying this interview. As always, I skipped a few things, so I'm going to play a commercial in between times. I'm going to play a video, commercial, and we'll be right back. But as always, this episode is brought to you by Hollywood TV, Hollywood Radio, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, DamaniBrand.com, North Shade Demore Boutique, and the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic. We stirring the pot. I need you to stir the pot with me a little bit. Tawana, stir the pot. We stirring the pot. We here. We moving and booming. We'll be right back, folks. Quick break.
Yeah. Boosted bad ass nigga. BTO.
Walks on the beat, man. Fuck you, man.
84 radio, this shit is strictly out the street. Boosted bad ass nigga.
Foolish made this fool.
After the bubbling, wait till the gel up. Whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yo. Dropping in Pirates, mixed with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you posting. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's carrot right, nigga, you don't go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the truck with a scrap in my lap. Can't even count like I ain't been addicted to truck, cause my life full of moving them pants. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the truck. She like when I'm spitting that hot shit, told her to back up. I ain't no rap nigga, too many bricks in the back of the truck to be broke. If you ain't getting money, come get some. I ain't got a chop and I'm toting my pistol, cause I ain't going down without hitting some. So many scripts I can flip and the prices to drop it. The clientele get more than 2 of them. I got a plug and drop it and double it back, but fuck that, I can come my own work. We hit this block with them choppers and double right back on the fuck nigga, put them on a t-shirt. AR-15 and it came with a titty. Spin this little block till the car get dizzy. It'll be weird if them choppers won't with me. Fool in the studio toting that glizzy, you supposed to be mixing. After the bubbling, wait till it gel up. Whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yo. Dropping in Pirates, mixed with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you posting. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's carrot right, nigga, you don't go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the truck with a scrap in my lap. Can't even count like I ain't been addicted to truck, cause my life full of moving them pants. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the truck.
Get them in for the low. They go to BR, they go and they go. 100 pounds up in 40 hours. My little cousin Duke like go get more. Cocaine in the gas tank, got a Monte Carlo in a 64. Microwave got a nigga paid. I was losing shake on that fucking stove. No cap. Family addicted to pay, but say you a bold. A whole lot of motion, show your devotion. Nigga gon' bless you, play with the pack. Nigga gon' stretch.
I had to do what I was supposed to. I was losing hope. I roll her back with perfect nigga, but you should see a nigga cook some dope. Huncho, bitch like Griselda Blanco. Take that pack, I hang you from a bridge, big chopper.
No time tryna get down, cause I got a pack in the bag. Blunt in my mouth and a strap in my lap. A bitch on the way with some clothes she stole, and my niggas got money for both.
After the bubble and wait till the gel up. Whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yo. Drop it in Pyrex, mix with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you postin'. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's cat right, New York, go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the truck with a scrap in my lap. Can't even cat like I ain't been addicted to track, cause my life full of moving them packs. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the trap. Fuck it up, then.
Boosie bad ass nigga.
Hot shit. I ain't no rap nigga.
Yes, sir.
These niggas gotta do what they posted, man.
Long live Road Runner from Boosie bad ass, boy. Brother holding it down for you 100. Look out and watch it.
All right, y'all. We are back. We here. And we stirring the pot. I'm sitting here with Tawana Lael, y'all. We chilling. And as always, we having a great interview. We sitting here talking, chopping it up, y'all. All right,
It's
so
just chilling.
yeah, we just chilling. So let me ask you, how do you balance being a singer, a songwriter, an actress without losing yourself?
It's just a choice. It's just a choice.
So
You have
it's
to
just a choice.
Yeah, you have to choose to be authentic.
Okay. Want to break that down a bit?
Choose to walk in what's real and what matters to you. And not fall into a I need to be like this person, or I need to do this because this is what is in right now. I'm being true to who I am, and whatever God has for me, I receive it. And whatever's not for me, I'm glad that God keeps me away from that thing.
Hey, that's awesome. God protects us through it all. And,
Absolutely.
Without his mercy, without his grace, he couldn't carry us with anything that we doing,
Absolutely.
So I'm glad that you have faith in the Lord and you trust him in this walk of life, because I trust the Lord too.
I do.
I play a little bit of everything when it comes to music, but this ain't really for me. Okay, so what misconceptions do people have about being a Grammy considered artist?
I guess they figure that it's being Grammy nominated, but it's really not.
Yes,
It's
I
still
did
an
that.
honor. Yeah, you did. It's
I
still
did
an
that.
honor. It's
My
still an
bad.
honor. Listen, speak it, that it's going to happen. Listen, but as of now, I have just been considered. But I'm looking forward to the day when I'm nominated.
Yeah. So, as an artist, you you've done acting, you've done singing, you've done plays. What's on your bucket list that you haven't done?
Movies.
Okay, you want to be a movie star.
I want to dib and dab in all of it, actually.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Ever consider being behind the scenes, producing?
I have. I've
Okay,
considered that as well.
okay.
So
Well,
I
that's
look
what's up.
forward to all of it. I look forward to the growth of writing. I want to write um, uh, screenplays. I want to produce. I want to direct. Um, all of it.
That's awesome. I do have a friend that's doing a play. She's trying to get that together now. She's done plays before, and she actually has some films, a film on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I might can connect y'all too.
Okay.
All right. So, when life gets heavy, what do you turn to first? Music, silence, prayer, family, or something else?
Silence first, then prayer, then family.
Okay. That's dope. That's definitely dope. What do you believe some of your greatest performances? Do you believe, I'm sorry, do you believe some of your greatest performances came from painful places?
Hmm. Not necessarily.
Okay.
Painful places.
So
No,
what would
not
you say was
necessarily.
your greatest performance? That was going to be the next question anyway, so I might as well ask it there.
I think my greatest performance as an artist was when I put together a mini concert at Mad Life theater. Well, I don't know if it's a theater, but I want to say it's a club in here in Woodstock.
Uh-huh.
Um, because I put it together from beginning to end, and that was really my best show. I felt confident. Um, my voice was doing something different that day, but I pushed through it. So that was really a good accomplishment.
Oh, that's awesome. It's definitely awesome.
Hmm.
All right. So, how does creating help you heal, and how does performing help you release?
That's a good one. Creating, when an artist writes, it's like it's like therapy.
Yeah.
Most of the time, writers write to get through things, to get over things, or to understand things. So it's like therapy. Um, and in doing so, um, you grow. You grow through your lyrics. Um, you help other people work through some things um, through creating. And what was the second half of that question? It's getting late. My brain
How
is
does
doing something.
performing help you release?
Right there. Uh, I release. It's like
We getting there
I
already.
yeah, I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. So it's like a high. It's a high when I get off stage. I feel like a high. I can't sleep. So I try to leave it on all on the stage and give it all I have. So I'm up for a long time after a show. That's how I release. It's a wonderful feeling. And I'm looking forward to doing it again. I haven't performed in like my own songs for at least 3 or 4 years. No, more than that.
Really?
I'm gonna say about, yeah, I'm gonna say about maybe 7 years. I've done plays, but I
Okay.
haven't performed my music in a
Okay.
long time.
So we'll,
So I'm looking forward to that.
so the next question, knowing this, what's stopping you?
I don't know. I had I thought I could put it down. It's I did it, let me just move on to other things. I'm creative. Let me just make some t-shirts or something. Let me do something creative. But no, it's what I do. So I have to continue doing so. So I'm working on new music now. Uh and knowing that I can't give up, I can't quit. I got to keep it pushing.
Right.
So I'm working on new music now, and hopefully in 2026 I'll be out there performing my new music along with doing plays and hopefully getting a TV role and hopefully getting a movie role and all that other good stuff.
No, that's awesome. I think you're doing a great job,
Thank you.
and I believe that you keep working hard, you'll get exactly what you want.
I'm putting it
You're
out there.
very talented. Yes, I'm
Thank
putting
you.
it out
Thank
there.
you.
I'm putting it. Y'all hear it first on Stirring the Pot.
That's
Y'all
right.
hear it, y'all. So let me ask you. Now, this is not in my questionnaire. I like to do this. I like to ask things that I wrote down and then just go off the top of the dome. If you had one thing that you could do outside of singing, what would that be and why?
Outside of singing and acting,
Hmm.
sewing.
Really?
Hmm.
Okay.
I do sew.
So
I sew. I'm a creative, so I do a
so you
lot of
make
things.
clothes. You make clothes too.
I do.
Oh,
I
that's
make
cool.
designs. I make t-shirt designs and different things like that. Yeah.
Oh, so do I.
Okay.
Yep, yep. Custom clothes, custom hoodies,
Hmm.
everything. Yeah, sneakers. I'm a creative as well, so I
Yeah.
think that's pretty cool. Most of us singers and rappers, we're not just in one lane anyway, and that's how it
Right.
really begins for us, right? Because we have to figure out certain things like, oh, what
Where to
am I
put it?
going
Yeah.
to wear when I perform? How is
Hmm.
this going to look? I need to put this together. And that's when the creativity starts. So a lot
Yeah.
of us in the beginning, it's not like we had a whole bunch of money to begin with anyway.
That's right.
So we had to
That's right.
figure it out. So I think that's cool. So are you pursuing to design on a higher echelon or anything like that? Is that a goal?
I like to do it on my in my spare time.
Hmm.
Uh put together designs and creative things mostly for me to wear and for me to rock, but I have some people who ask me to make them some things and I do, but right now no, but maybe in the future.
It might be another niche you could tap into,
Yeah,
you know?
also interior design. I love decorating, so that
Really?
also.
Oh, that's what's up. Multi-talented over here.
I gotta put that creative energy somewhere. I gotta do it.
That's right. That's right. All right. Now back to the questionnaire.
Okay.
All right. What does self what does self-care look like to Tawana? Like really?
mm. Self-care is a spa day. I basically a bath child. I just love to get into the tub. No, but self-care honestly for me is just time to myself to think, to meditate. Therapy, having therapy is very important. I know a lot of people in our community don't believe in therapy,
That's
um,
right.
but it's important. that we get to dig deep and find out why, what makes us tick and why, and how to heal from certain things. So, yeah, getting into the word, praying, meditating on the word, those things um, those things I do to heal, to maintain my sanity,
Yeah.
all of that.
Oh, that's awesome because staying grounded is always a great thing.
Absolutely.
Especially in the king. You stay grounded in the king, you last forever. And you'll be with him forever.
All right, come
I've
on,
been
preacher.
talking about that all day too.
Come on, preacher.
All right. So, acting requires vulnerability, right? Has
Yes.
stepping into characters help you understand yourself a bit better, or has it,
Some
or you can just turn it on and off?
sometimes I'm still growing and learning and still taking classes any chance I get, to try to get better, to dig deeper, learn different techniques. But one has to tap into um, different emotions from what's inside, but you also have to come away from yourself when you're
Mhm.
acting. You can't just use your personality. You have to tap in. You have to do some research. Have to tap into, if I was playing an addict, what would make this addict an addict? Um, what kind of situations did this particular character go through that makes her an addict? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so it's a lot more than just opening up the pages of the script and saying, okay, I'm saying these words. There's a lot of research involved, a lot of homework, a lot of work,
Right.
and I'm still growing and still learning. Um, so that's where I'm at with that.
What would you say was a role that pushed you to your emotional limit?
Explain that question.
Like a
A role
role
that I
that
play?
that yeah, that you played.
Okay. I haven't been pushed yet to my emotional limit. I have
Okay.
not played a role that has pushed me to my emotional limit yet.
So basically it's coming easy to you. You get
Somewhat.
the you get the role, you got it.
I get the role that is familiar. I want the role that really makes me
Challenging.
work. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So basically you've been getting roles that make you comfortable because you basically got that
Mhm.
in the bag.
Yeah. I
Well, I
get
pray
those.
that you get the role that really challenges you to bring out that
Thank
that
you.
fierce side, like that voice is. We gonna get into that in a second, y'all. We gonna get into it. Just wait. Y'all gonna hear it yourselves. All right. So here's the next question. All right. Solo dolo can for you again. All right. What's harder mentally? Singing your truth or acting about someone else's story?
What's harder?
Mm-hmm.
Uh my being myself is harder than acting being someone else. Because I have anxiety. So when I'm in front of a crowd, I have anxiety. Even though I'm a singer, I really have to woo sa. My God, today, I promise you, when I'm getting ready to go on stage, it's just like my nerves. I
So
have really
what do
bad
you do to
anxiety.
get over your anxiety?
I just have to what I've done is I just have to tell myself, listen, just do what you do. Do what you do to get here. Like do what you've done at the audition. What got you here? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They wanted you to do this role. Why? Just do you.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
It's yeah,
that's as real as it get
performing.
right there, y'all.
Yeah, performing is hard because people judge. I've performed and sang on stage, and the person looking in the front is like this, and you're like, oh. And then they come
Right.
up to you after, and it's like, oh, I really enjoyed the show, and I'm like, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. You look like you were bored.
But that's a critic for you. They don't want to show that emotion because then that might get you overly excited.
Or I don't know, maybe they're just concentrating and they just have a resting bee face. I don't know, but it's wild. It's so wild.
Yeah. I was supposed to be in a play last year, but things didn't turn out right as far as, the cast and everything. And hopefully I get to play in the person I was telling you about, actually, the next play. So
Okay.
hopefully maybe we can work together on the
You
play
never
and we
know.
all be in a play together.
You never
But
know.
yeah, that was something that I worried about. Acting, and will the people receive my talent? Will they like it? That's like one of the biggest fears. Will you get booed? All of it. And it's like the same thing, performing music, but that's a whole different thing. That's a different beast, a different animal, acting, like you really have to tap into it. And it's not like music where you can feed off the audience's energy and like interact with them, because you can't be like, oh yeah, you like that. No, you can't do it. You want to hear another one? You can't do that.
You probably shouldn't be doing that at your show either. Yeah, you like that. No.
No, not you like that. But I was just saying as an example, like you can't interact with them in that way. Like you can't. Somebody say yeah.
Oh, right.
You might can do that before the play start or something like that. But once you get into acting mode, you gotta stay in acting mode.
Oh, but theater, you'll know if they like it. They
Yeah.
will let you know that they are
Yeah.
enjoying it. They'll laugh, they'll clap, they talk back. I love theater. Theater is, it's live. And then, you have to pause when they're laughing. You can't just continue your lines. You got to let them have their laugh, because then they can't hear
Right.
the next line. So
That's
you
what
got to
I
pause.
mean.
Yeah.
So, what's a great piece of advice that you've gotten on the road, on the way in your acting journey?
Don't act. Don't act.
Really? Don't
Be.
act. Just be.
Be. Because people can tell when you're acting.
It's like they're over the top a bit. Okay.
Don't act. Be. Yeah, that was the best advice.
I can see that. Because when you think too much, this is when you overact. Okay. I did this music video and I did a little bit of acting in it, but I'm not saying a word. But it actually reels people in, and they're like, yo, what's going to happen on the next scene? I'm like, you got to wait till the next video.
That's good.
But I didn't say one word in the entire video, but yeah, it had that effect. So I felt like I did good and I did my job. Do you feel like how most people feel? I'm sorry. Do you feel like how most people feel like if a person hate the role that you played, you did your job right? If it's that type of character?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If they don't like the character and the character is a villain, yeah, absolutely.
That's the goal.
You definitely did your job.
All right. So I want to play something.
Okay.
I think I want to play. The Addicted video.
Okay.
I'm going to let them hear. I want them to hear what you sound like.
Okay. Let's do that.
So we are going to get into it. We're going to stir the pot.
Why do I look like I want to do this one? Okay.
And you can stir whatever way you want. You can go like this. You can go like this. Whatever way you want. Okay. So I'm going to give you the solo dolo cam, and I'm going to let you introduce your song.
All right, everybody. My name is Tawana Lael, and this is Addicted.
This is Stirring the Pot. We move booming. Right. Okay, wait a second. No. I'm moving a little too fast, Tig. There we go.
When I first met you, I tried to deny it, 'cause being with you was taboo. I didn't wanna kiss you, so I tried to fight it, but something kept pulling me closer. You looked into my eyes, and made it all better. I melt into your arms and it's so clear. When you do what you do to me, baby, I can't explain it. I crave your touch each and every time that you're near. On fire, whoa, trembling inside whenever you're near. You are my one desire. Simply on my habit, baby, gotta have it. I'm addicted to your love. It's too late, I'm all in. Don't wanna stop it. 'Cause when you touch me, I feel secure. Kiss me on my neck, blowing down my back. I'm losing control. Now, baby, where you at? Yeah, that's the spot. But wait, no, don't you stop now. You're holding me so tight till you get it right. Oh, baby, you're almost there. Just take your time. Oh, baby, you're all I want. You're my choice, and I am yours forever. Ooh, no. Whenever you're near me, simply on my habit, baby, yeah. I'm addicted to your love. Day and night I think about you, never wanna be without you. Whenever you're near me, yeah.
All right. Now y'all see that girl can sing. All right. Now y'all see it, folks. Tawana can sing. Right. So tell the people a bit about the song a bit more.
What do you want to know?
Who wrote it?
I
Well, you
did.
told me who wrote it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wrote Addicted.
Oh, you wrote Addicted.
I wrote Addicted.
Okay.
I
Okay.
wrote Addicted.
Yeah, that was a fire song. Ain't
Yeah, I
gonna go
enjoyed
front. That was fire. This was fire. We stir.
that.
We stir.
That was Baby Bobby. He plays Bobby on the Tyler Perry show. What's the name? The Oval.
Okay. Oh, so that's
Yeah.
the guy from the Oval. Okay.
Mhm.
I was looking at him like, yo, boy, looks familiar.
That was Baby Bobby.
But
He
not
looked
looking at
grown.
him like, boy, look familiar. Let's get that clear, folks. Let's get that clear.
Yeah, that was before. I probably couldn't afford Bobby today, but that was before he got on that show.
Yeah. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. I'm going to give you some applause.
Okay. All right. Applause.
And
All right.
also,
Okay. What's
that
that?
was great music.
Oh, okay. This is good.
Yes. She can sing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I loved it.
Thank you.
All right. So let's get into the next question. We got a few minutes left before we off.
Okay.
All right. What state do you think R&B is in right now? And what role do you see yourself playing in the revival of real soul music?
There's some people doing some great things. I mentioned Selena Johnson. She, you know, she's out there doing her thing, keeping R&B alive.
Yeah.
There's some other people. What is her name? Angie Stone, but she's passed on. It's a lot of good people. India Arie. I mean, she's doing something different now, but R&B is alive and well. And I just think that we all need to stay in our lane. Do what you do. I can't worry about what anybody else is doing. I'm going to continue doing what I do. My foundation is, like I said, the Stephanie Mills, the Patti LaBelle's, the Whitney Houston. That's my foundation. So I'm gonna stay true to my R&B roots.
Who are some
And
male goats for you?
who? What? Say that again.
Who are some male goats for you as far as the male singers?
Oh, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson,
Okay.
Prince. Come on, Prince.
Okay.
All right, Michael Jackson.
Michael for sure.
For sure. I mean, I
People
like the
don't
Chris
like
Browns.
Rob anymore, but I'm still gonna say his voice is still undeniable.
Who was that?
Rob. I'm not gonna say the rest.
Oh. I mean, he's talented. I mean, he's also talented, right?
Yeah.
So you can't take that away from him. That's unfortunate that he has some issues, but
Yeah.
he's talented,
Very.
gifted person.
Yeah. I think him and Tank is like him, Tank, Tyrese.
I love me some Tyrese.
Luther, Michael, Ronald Osley, Prince.
Ronald Osley, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. David Ruffin too. Gotta go there.
Gotta go there.
That's the voice right there. Barry White as well.
I like Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm old school. I
Me
like the
too,
new.
as you can
I like.
hear.
I like Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown. Give me a little Chris Brown.
Yeah.
They doing the dance now. Yeah. I like Chris.
All right. So, what responsibility? What responsibility do artists have to the Black community, in your opinion?
I don't think anyone has a responsibility to anyone. You have a
Okay.
responsibility to yourself, right?
Okay.
And what you believe in. And if what you believe in is community, then you
Mhm.
have a responsibility to yourself to fight for what you believe in. And because, like I stated before, I'm power to the people all day. Yeah, it's my responsibility. Um, you have a responsibility to your ancestors who fought for you to have whatever rights that you do have. Um, I think that's our responsibility, which brings it back to ourselves. We have a responsibility to ourselves, to hold ourselves up, and to move forward and to not we are who we've been waiting for, kind of thing. We have to
Yeah.
stick together, and we have to find ways to cultivate the community that we've lost and
Yeah.
stop trying to assimilate with everyone else. So that's what we have the responsibility to do.
So, I know what you mean by that, but for the younger viewers, break that last part of that down that you said, as far as the community as how it used to be versus how it is now. Break that down a bit.
Because we've spent so much time trying to be what they want us to be. And so we've lost the community. My grandmother used to bake cakes and put it in the window, and somebody would walk by and say, "Oh, Miss Jones, I saw Miss Jones making the cakes," and they would come by and it was like, "Miss Jones, I have food for everybody." My grandmother would have food. She would feed the community. Somebody see you out the window doing something you don't have any business doing, and they were like, "Girl, I'm gonna tell your grandmama when I see her. You know better than that." That kind of thing. Um, Now is everything is self. It's all about oneself. Somebody would have milk, somebody would have sugar, somebody would have cheese, and we're gonna put it together and make a meal, right?
Yeah. So
Nobody's
we're
going
gonna come
hungry.
together and have one
You know what
big
I'm
cookout.
saying? Yeah.
Block
That's
parties
the
was really
community.
block parties at
Block
one point in
parties.
time.
What? Yeah, don't get me excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was a good time. We had big park parties, we that's what we would call it, big park, because it was a big park and a little park. And we would say, we're going to the big park, we're gonna have the DJs in the big park, and we out there dancing. It was just community. Um, we're we've become very selfish as a people, and now we're being forced to come together and support one another
Yeah.
and be our own heroes.
Well, I wouldn't say forced. I would say it's more like the realization of what isn't has to be now,
Hmm.
right? So, because, like you said, how everything is going, when you look at how everything is right now, it's just the realization of what's lost. And now it's that, oh, we lost this, we gotta get back to it now. And the best thing that I believe about that is we realize the error, and now there's this awakening and correction is beginning.
I think it is a force. I'm gonna push back a
Yes.
little bit, and let me tell you why I think it's forced. Because we had an opportunity to stick together during this election, and we chose to be selfish. And the people who sat on the couch and did not vote, they chose to be selfish, and they said, "Oh, she's not black enough." They said that the Democrats, our vote don't matter. They said a lot of different things. Oh, the Democrats take advantage, it's taking advantage of us, so we're not going to vote at all. So that was
Okay.
That was a
I feel
selfish
like it was
choice.
more about sexism, in my opinion. Honestly, I think
It
that
was
they
about
really just
some of
wasn't
it.
ready for a woman.
Some of it was sexism, but most of it was about it was selfish. If you made a certain amount of money, you didn't really care that the people were going to suffer the way they're suffering now because it didn't affect you. If he was going to put these tariffs on, that wasn't going to affect you, so you didn't care. A lot of it was selfish. I'm not saying that the other things didn't take play,
I think
sexism,
it was knowledge too. Let me ask you
masculinity.
a question. Did you know Cornel West was running for president?
No.
That's my point. So
and
Cornel
and
West ran for president, right? Now I interviewed him while he was running for president. He was independent, so he, faced all the independents. But I think that's part of the issue. There's not enough knowledge being spread around, and that's because the media really has, you know, just this basis of here and here, left and right. So
but the reality of it is that's where we are, right? So only one of
there's
the
an
two people.
independent, and the independents are
Right.
more trying to get what everyone wants versus what one side or the other side sees. And it should be more about what everyone wants and not just one part. Because
Right,
if
but
you
that's
look
but we
at it,
don't know that. We don't know that yet. And they weren't, but the point was in this particular election was I don't even want to get on this because I'm passionate. But
me too.
but this particular election, we could get to that point at a later time. But this particular election had repercussions. And this wasn't the time to negotiate whether an independent should win or not, because they weren't going to win in this particular election because we have the way the elections are run, right? They're run a certain way.
Right.
So we didn't hash it out where we have three parties. We really just have two. We have one, we have independent, but they weren't going to get the votes.
Well, after the orange man is in, I think people are going to wake up now, and it's not going to go
I hope so.
left or right. I don't see that happening, honestly. But if it does, it does.
Yeah, no, it's not about the DODR. It's about what we can negotiate as people. We need to know our power, and we need to negotiate what we want to negotiate. It's not about the DNR. That's the whole point. It was never about the DODR. He's
Right.
inhumane. He's not
It's
even
about the people.
right. It's about
That's
what
what
the
the
people need.
independent represents. The
Right.
people.
Not necessarily, because we've never had an independent. You can only do what you can do in office. No one can wave a magic wand and get everything done the way you want it done. It doesn't work that way. You have to negotiate.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. But I think, if people started to learn what the policies of independence really were and are about, that could change a lot. But we can talk about that all day. We ain't going to keep
yeah,
going there on that,
no.
This is not really about politics.
I know. But don't get me started.
Yeah, I got a few questions, 3 more questions.
Okay.
All right. When you look back at your entire catalog, I'm sorry, from
Mhm.
Journey to Leave to A Brand New Day,
Mhm.
how have you grown emotionally and spiritually?
Well, Journey to Love was about uh, past relationships. You're not gonna do me like that. I wish I had a plan B. All that was that was Journey to Love. Journey to Love was very much
You said that with
Brooklyn.
conviction.
It was Brooklyn. But A Brand New Day was like, all right, it's a brand new day, what we doing, how we moving. So A Brand New Day is more, it was where I grew. why I'm in a place that I'm in right now, taking back my power.
Yeah.
Um, we lose, meaning we lose is about a relationship where the lyrics say, you push, I push, you pull, I let go. It's hurting too much to hold on. I'm trying to be strong, but it's slipping away from me. So you want to hold on to relationship. It's not working. It's not healthy, and you can't heal in that place. So you have to
Yeah.
let it go. But you didn't win because we both lost. We lose. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of growing in that particular that piece of work. And now the work that I'm going to put out is just, I'm in my healing place. So it's all about love, God's love for me, love for myself, love for my husband.
How
So
long have you been married, if you don't mind me asking?
16 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
16
cool.
years. Hmm.
That's cool. I've been married since 2011.
Whoa, okay.
Well, 2010, technically.
2010. Okay, so we
I
were
don't
married
count
in
the first. The
2009. So
first year was like, it ain't been a whole year yet.
so 15 years for you then.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hmm.
Yes, 2010. Yep. Yep. All right. What's one thing you still struggle with mentally, even with all these success?
Imposter syndrome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Not,
With
yeah, not
everything
really.
that you've done?
I
Wow.
still, I still, I still struggle with shrinking. And so I'm working on that. Not walking in the room and shrinking because I don't feel
Oh,
like, because I feel like the people, like especially if it's people in the room that I admire, that I shrink because, oh, they're here, they're on this level. So,
I can
you know,
understand that.
mhm,
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that as well because I've done that myself at a
mhm,
point or two in my life. But one thing that I've learned about that is when you do that, you stop what God
mm,
had for you when you shrink
that's
yourself,
right. That's right. Because you're not walking in the room as your authentic self.
your authentic self.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So don't shrink yourself no more. I pray that you don't. I'm gonna pray for you on that.
Pray for me. Pray for me.
I'm gonna pray for you on that. Don't shrink yourself. As powerful as their voices, and like your song say, taking back my power.
Right. You
Take that
better
power
sing
back when you get in the room.
it.
Like, hey, how you doing? I'm Tawana.
Right, right, right.
What
Yeah.
you do? I sing. Matter of
Right.
fact, I don't sing, I sang.
I'm
you
gonna work
know,
on that for sure.
and you have a beautiful voice.
Thank
So
you. I appreciate
you're
that.
welcome. So that is something that I think that you should take with you for the rest of your career because you have an awesome voice. You're very talented, and you have a great personality from what I've seen so far. And talking to you is definitely awesome. So,
Thank you.
anything you want to say before we get off? Let me solo dolo cam you real quick.
Just thank
That's
you
my
so
thing.
much for
Solo dolo cam.
solo dolo. Just thank you so much for having me. Thank you for seeing what I do, recognizing what I do, and respecting it enough to have me on your show. I really appreciate that because you didn't have to do it. So I appreciate that. And
Hey, listen,
I
I
appreciate all
like
of
your
you who are
voice.
listening. Huh?
I said I like your voice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I can't see who's on here if they're listening or not, but I holla.
All right. Don't hang up. I'm gonna close out the show and then
Okay.
I gotta talk to you about one last thing and then we can be done with it, okay? Don't
Okay.
hang up.
All right. Bye, y'all.
All right, folks. my guest. Y'all heard that voice, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. She was awesome. She did her thing. And as always, we stirred the pot. Today's stirring the pot wasn't like the usual with a whole bunch of videos then through the whole episode. And that's because I wanted this artist to truly shine. And she did just that. So I hope you enjoyed Saturday's episode. I hope you enjoyed your time with your boy, your man, the one, the only, Tigmatic. Hey, listen, make sure y'all run them numbers up on my new single, Forever I'm Lit. It's out on YouTube right now. Spotify, it'll be there in a couple days. Apple Music, same thing. But go run them numbers up on YouTube right now. And also, if you're looking for a way to get to me, but you don't know how, see that QR code? Scan the QR code. It take you all things Tigmatic. It'll take you to the website. It'll take you to my YouTube. It'll take you to Hollywood TV, Hollywood Music. It is what it is. We moving and booming as always. And listen, enjoy yourself. Live, love, and always keep God in your life. Until next time, folks, it's your boy Tigmatic. We out of here.
What's up, y'all? Tune into the Pop Podcast with Tigmatic.
Yo, for the Pop Podcast with your boy Tigmatic in the
Pop Podcast, stirring the pot.
So tune into the Pop Podcast with Tigmatic on Hollywood TV.
Tune in to the Pop Podcast, my boy Tigmatic.
And going on radio. You might get some good music and some knowledge.